Now, the only way they get back into this round is a slip-up. Lucky's hoping for it, staring at it. Magis trying to take a gap, and it's unlikely there will be one with such a big man advantage. Roy, though, is being walked on here. He didn't fully take the clear, and down goes Roy. Problems. Nikodos is called upon. Lucky's on his way as well. They will be able to get some util down. What do you reckon? The bomb could be going down here, Chad.
Yeah, plan to be nice considering the situation right now. Magis is the point man here.
He's just scooped up another molly as well. They've got a perfect util set. Bank is locked. Down. Bomb is down. A 2v4 suddenly feeling threatened. Maybe not anymore. Yabi, that's a great shot. Catches his second. He is already responsible. Yeah, and exactly. Lucky, he has the perfect situation for a 1 versus 3 here. The new addition, 18 years of age and representing the best team in his country. He'll give it a go. Misses the chance, and Nikodos does not let those slip.
7 kills right now for Nikodos. This is really good, right? You take a little bit of a look at the stats here for Copenhagen Flames. You've got Roy top of the charts here for Overpass, and then Nikodos coming in second place for the team. As we're back into the guns, and Magis is back into a Galil here, so having to forego the AK for utility this time around. Bit of a default spread again, so through the connector, 3 working over towards Playground, and just that one man, Zipex. He's been doing it for years. Probably be doing it for a couple years more. Just have to push back this early threat. Nikodos has now been forced back towards bomb. Boy here, no man's land, and Glaive will chop off his head. That's a great opener. Yeah,
completely caught in transition. I just don't think, with Nikodos finding nothing on his initial peak, suspected it was a little more clear than it was. Now, run boost, Nikodos is pre-aiming for that wide swing and just averts his gaze. They'll close gap. He will surely perk up his ears and hear some advance. They hit their walk keys, but ready to clear. Oh, and now Dupree surely going to catch a timing here. Multiple targets. The threat's too much. His back is turned, and only the one for him. Humbled now. Does manage to catch Lucky. It is something. The man advantage comfortably in Astralis' court, and with 50 seconds, they're in absolutely no rush. That's a big one from Dupree. Hooksy on a jiggle and slapped, punished for it.
There's those secondary AWPing duties showing off, right? When the team was in limbo, who was going to AWP? Dupree. A little bit right there, and a lovely shot for him. Now it's about playing out these numbers. Siphon over towards that B bomb site. Abby perched towards A, and actually pulling Xiphon on over, so the gamble stacking this A bomb site. Dupree's walked on in, it's an open door. Yabi's not looking. Xiphon, I don't think he's going to be expecting him already passed, and he isn't. Dupree both, and that's the round. Beautiful stuff there, Astralis.
Astralis do, surely
It has to be B. They have to go B. You can't really go towards A. Even though Magis had that gap, he did damage onto Yabi on the site. They know he's in no man's land right now. They have to go towards this B site, and Roy's still pushing.
Still a smoke on him. If he could get back to B, could rot the clock. Looks like Dupree's not going to have any of that. Magisk has been caught.
And Roy again.
Again by Roy. He said he wanted a high-impact round. What doesn't get more high impact than that? And a great dig out of Nikodos for good measure. A crucial round for the boys. And Copenhagen Flames surely have this one on lock. It's 2 HP. Zip, he is the clutch minister. I feel like this is just a little too much to ask of the man. And Roy with 4. Responds to Dupree's quad kill with one of his own and puts the 4th round on the board for the Flames.
Yeah, Hooksy and Yabi here. They need to be able to contribute on this B bomb site and lock them down.
Oh, it's the perfect spot. Fully flashed. Yabi takes one out of jail. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Xiphon, however, eliminated. They know it's only Hooksy on the site traditionally, and he's got a lot to do. Down goes Glaive. A big contribution now, buying time for the rotate. They're coming in from short side, and Astralis need to find his head now. Close, 2v2, managing the M4A1S is a bit too much to ask, but low, and the Deagle. That's a side armor perfectly suited to the task. 1 to the center of mass could end it for Zip, and damn! Nikodos with the drive-by takes off his head. Astralis on the defense. I'm intrigued to know how this pistol goes. Copenhagen Flames will be within touching distance should they convert.
5 sets of Kevlar here from Astralis, so nothing to work with, and, well, that's something to work with. Glaive, lovely shot into Xiphon. This will force the hand. It has to be the B.
Yeah, and they're actually opting for short. They'll play retake. I say that as, yeah, Lucky. Oh, actually Zipex is now surely going to go down. They both line up for the Glocks. It's an easy collection.
There's no kit for the retake.
B-site's open for business, and okay, Hooksy's knocked another for 6. Nothing left other than Dupree and Glaive charging in from the monster now. They will have been heard. Some good shots, perhaps a little too much to ask. Glaive struggles, and that is a very convincing pistol. Couple and brought very, very low, who won't be taking the next contact.
Oh!
Maybe he will. Doesn't matter at 4 HP. All those bullets, all those bullet holes still puts a hole in the head of Xiphon.
They're committed now. They have to go B. There's no time to go back.
25. Roy's bailed him out a little bit. A very nice off angle from Magic. He doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. Another contribution. It's only Lucky Scout though. And I don't think he can contest the plant. The wall bang would be great. Doesn't quite find the mark. Very uncomfortable clutch now for Lucky.
You want to give this a crack, but if you lose this right now, as Lucky, you have nothing going into the next round to play. Astralis are going to have to take the eco. He's actually going to go for it.
There should be no way the Flames let this one slip. Yabi clearly has been outlined as the first contact on that diffused sound.
He's out of there.
And that's the end of that.
Okay, I think he just walked on in and grabbed a pistol. So now that he has a sidearm, he can drop that across to somebody in the next round of play to make things as, well, expensive as possible for Flames.
Oh, that's the end of Yabi, maybe.
Yeah, he should be going down to the bomb here. And that's going to be a death they didn't need to stomach, but regardless, it is going to be another round here for Copenhagen Flames as they trickle on up to 11. And they haven't stacked it this time round. It's almost free.
Oh, great start. And yeah, free, probably the best word for it.
Like, at this point, I don't even know, like, you want to get exits if you're Astralis, right? But you've already lost the sight here. You're coming from a place where one choke point is smoked off, the other continuously molotoved. Like, do you want to drop back, go through connector, maybe go around to T-Spawn, see if you can catch them somewhere else? You
know what we perhaps could return to as well, Chad? You remember we were talking about trying to beat Astralis at their own game?
Yeah.
Like, there's no gimmicks here. There's no funny business, no cheese. It genuinely feels like they are going blow for blow with Astralis, 4-time major champions Astralis.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right? They've had to come in here and
blame them. You can see they've got the 2 smokes in React. In fact, dropping that out does indicate a Barrels player. Oh, and that's the fight they were waiting for. Magisk, they suspect another. They know where Zip is. They know he lives in the barrels. Lucky's under scrutiny. He's gone too. Nearly all onto Dupree. He could have gone down in that spray too if he's not careful. He's stuck around. He's going for something aggressive. Hooksy trying to be the hero. That's the bomb delivered, and the flash is converted. Oh. Nikodos strings together 2, where it should only ever have been 1.
He's having a game. Having more than a game here.
What
That's the bomb
follow-up,
down.
Chad.
Zip's been in some clutch situations here, but this one looking very unlikely. Nade shy.
There's no way. Nikodos is going to get a little hungry for that one. Wants some info, gets a bullet between the eyes. Any more for Zip? Loud about it. Playing the timings. Yabi to swing off contact or sound. There they are. Double peak. Oh. Countdown. 1, 2, 3, and 13 secured. Newer to the scene. Newer to this level of play. It can be hard when you're staring down the barrel of the upset win. You know, you're at 14, maybe even 15. And then as the reality check starts to arrive, you start second-guessing yourself and your play. It can be difficult to close out, especially in the less experienced.
Look at this aggression, though. Yabi should have this every day of the week.
Yeah, but in the off angle, okay, he's got time to adjust. Glaver's kind of fluffed his lines a little there, and a chance for Yabi to reposition. He knows he's
spotted 2.
Got the info onto the monster aggression as well, and he's actually found him. What a fragger is Yabi. If he gets away with this, he's thrown out the smoke to retreat. Glaive confirms his presence. And they're going to go knocking on long. If Dupree goes down, this gets super awkward super fast. He has an AWP to support.
Oh, he's not even looking!
Look, what's Lucky looking at? Caught in the open, absolutely pantsed. And now, well, they can re-aggress anywhere they fancy. The fact that Glaver stuck around is a bit of an element of surprise.
Bogdan's Law, Yabi's got that AWP, and they're actually going back over towards the A bomb site here now. Glaive might hear a couple of those footsteps as they try and scamper away. It is going to be on Dupree.
Wow, that's
easy as you like.
Brilliantly.
They're all playing for info, but every time they play for info, they're getting owned.
Into crosshairs.
They are getting owned right now.
I don't hear you say that often. Okay, Magis, can you bail Astralis out of trouble? Last time out, and already another frag. That was the one he needed. The multis you were asking for yet to be delivered here by the Astralis individuals.
He's heard him. He's heard him. They know exactly where he is.
This has to be 15, and look at the plant. Planting bankside safe. There's no threat. The after plant can be played from T steps, or rather CT side. And yeah, Nikodos will collect.
Easy as you like. Every side. Glaive is pinned. He is pinned on in.
That should be Lucky's. And it is. So a 2-man opening kill advantage. Astralis set for a 7th. It's up to Yabi to try and flip the script. You're talking about Glaive being hunted. Well, that's the solution. That's the resolution.
They have to finish B here. 30. Well, they're into B.
Yeah.
He's only got an MP9.
This is just falling apart. Absolutely dilapidated. Lucky doesn't finish his meal on neither of them. Yabi and Zyphon are bleeding, but that doesn't stop him. He strings together two, and that is surely it. Zip to clutch. They are low. Very vulnerable to the MP9. Yabi's having none of it. Copenhagen Flames. Game 1, day 1, already taking the biggest scalp, walking up to the big dog and knocking him down.